Here's a way that you can introduce a little magic into your day using nature for healing. Look around for paths. I'm here on the Yavapai Apache Nation Reservation. I had some business to do here today. And as I was walking back to my car, I saw this trail. So of course I went to explore. And it turns out that it's a memorial walking trail. There's a water fountain and the trail goes back quite a ways. So I'm going to follow it and see if I can find a place where I can talk with you today about meditation and healing in nature. There's so many little trails like this that if you open your eyes to them and you take the time to walk around and explore them, you may be really surprised at the sweet offerings that nature has for you. So let's go see what we can find. Hi guys, it's Michele Mattix. I'm out here on the Yavapai Apache Nation Reservation and just taking a short walk. So I'll show you what's around me here. You can see here there's a wash that leads down into a nice little canyon here. And I'm just going to make my way over so I can set my camera down and talk with you a little bit. So I wanted to talk with you today about the process of inner experience versus outer experience. By experience, I mean the feeling, the decision-making part of you, how to move through the world. We're taught so often in this culture to look in the outer world, to see what's out there and find our way or make our way even better. You know, get the machete and hack and carve our path and go. And that seems to be the model for how things are done, certainly in the United States in this day and age. And that works for some people. There are many people who are very successful with that model, but it doesn't work for everybody. Or it may not be the best method of approach for everybody. Some of us, myself included, as I'm learning from my human design chart, need to tune in inside and feel what's true inside before making a course of action in the outer world. So what does that mean? It can mean so many different things. One way that you can approach this is to tune in to your inner self. And by inner self, that could be your heart, or it can be lower in your solar plexus, or even lower in your gut. Those are really the feeling centers of the body. And we're all a little bit different. You may feel that you hold things in your heart, that you really need to tune in there. Or maybe your power center is your power center, your solar plexus area, or your gut. So I'm going to talk to you today about a couple of techniques that you can apply to help yourself tune in to these areas so that you can really feel what's true for you inside, and then take that out into the outer world. Instead of doing it the other way around, where you look out in the outer world and you try to make things true and make them work on the inside. That doesn't always work for us. So one technique that is very useful in meditation is something called self-inquiry. And self-inquiry is just that. You're questioning yourself. And you're asking yourself questions that you may get an answer to right away, or you may not. It's really just a process of being with the question. And one of the questions that I find really powerful when you get into your meditative state is you can ask yourself, what is my heart's desire? And you're simply posing the question to yourself and waiting, just being with the question, not waiting in the sense of having an expectation that you're going to receive an answer, because you may not receive an answer. It's more just being one with the question. And if you hear or sense or somehow receive an answer, great. Sometimes you do. Some people do very quickly as soon as they ask the question. They feel or hear or sense, or however it's communicated to them, some answer. Other people may not get an answer, and that's fine too. The real process here is really being with the question, but the answer will come. It may not come immediately in your meditation session. It might come later in your meditation. It might come later in the day when you least expect it, or it could be later in your week. But if you ask the question with a pure heart, you will get an answer. So the process is you ask the question and you let it go. It's like you're offering it up as a prayer. And then you kind of let it go, but look around, look for signs, feel it out. And it's a fine balance here between having expectations that something's going to happen versus being alert to the signs that something's happening. In this case, that an answer is coming for you. I'll give you an example. I had a healing session recently, and part of the healing session imagery that I created for myself was a genie bottle that cleans up the nasty pollution, whether it's real pollution or psychic or whatever around me. So this genie bottle, I open it up and it sucks all that in. And I was using it in my healing session, on an etheric level. And the healer at the end of my session said, okay, your homework is to be on the lookout for your genie bottle. She said, you might find a genie bottle. It could be a little effigy of a genie bottle. It could be an actual genie bottle. Whatever it is, just be aware of your surroundings and where that genie bottle may come from. In the past, I worked with the same healer, and we did a similar type of session. And there was a particular type of crystal that was handed to me in that healing session. And the homework then was be on the lookout for that crystal. I was at a restaurant a couple of days later. It was my birthday, and I was talking with somebody the fact that it was my birthday. And a few minutes later, this fellow comes up to me. He had overheard me say that it was my birthday. And he said, I feel called to gift you with this. And he hands me a piece of jewelry that he made himself. And it was a crystal, much the similar shape that I was on the lookout for, that had been wrapped in a wire casing. So that crystal came to me. I was on the lookout, but I wasn't looking for it, so to speak. I wasn't perusing all the crystal shops looking for it. It came to me. So this is what I'm talking about. We're going to hold the energy and then allow things to come to us. But sometimes that process begins with figuring out, what is it that I want? What is it that I'm really feeling? So today's meditation is going to be a self-inquiry. So I don't have my bell with me today, so we'll just have to do this in a quieter way. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting out in nature like I am here on this beautiful, sunny October day, or if you're inside, sitting in a chair or a cushion on the floor, or maybe you're lying down, wherever you are. Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Correct your posture so that your spine is straight, if that's a comfortable position for you to be in. And you can slightly tuck your chin to elongate the back of your neck a little bit. And let's begin by taking a few deep belly breaths. And if you want to put your hand on your belly so that you can feel your breath make it all the way down to your gut, you can do so. So breathe in through your nose, all the way down to your belly. Hold it for just a moment and then release. And remember, as you breathe deeply, you are triggering your body's parasympathetic response. Parasympathetic nervous system is the rest and digest, the opposite of the fight or flight. We are in fight or flight way too much these days. So any time we can relax is time well spent. And you can trigger that physiological response in your body by deep belly breathing. So let's do a few more at your own pace. Inhale through your nose. Feel your belly expand. Hold for just a moment and then release. And as you're doing these long, slow, deep belly breaths, consciously set your intention to relax and to tune into your heart's desire. In through your nose, feel that belly expand and then release. You can let your hands rest comfortably on your lap or to your sides. Just allow your breathing to become natural. Relax your body. Feel the tension melt away as you relax your head, your eyes, your face, your mouth, tongue, and jaw. Allow your shoulders to drop down away from your ears. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to the wrists, your hands. Relax your chest and upper back, your chest area, your ribs, front and back. Relax your diaphragm and your stomach, your middle back. Relax your tummy, your gut, your lower back. Relax your pelvis, your sacrum area. Feel your hips sinking into the earth, supported. Relax your legs all the way down to the knees, the ankles, all the way down to the soles of your feet. Just feel your body enveloped in warm relaxation that continues to deepen with each inhale and exhale. And allow your awareness to gently expand, keeping your focus on your breathing. Allow your awareness to rest in your chest area, in your heart center. And if you'd like to take your left hand and place it over your chest, over your heart center, you can do so. Just allow your awareness to be seated in your heart center. Experience your immediate reality from this place, from your heart center. Continue relaxing with each exhale. Feel your heart center expand to encompass the space around you. We breathe oxygen in and out of our nose. At the same time, we breathe in energy into our heart center, which expands with each exhale. And now we'll begin the self-inquiry. Remember, the point here is to silently pose a question to yourself, not with the expectation of receiving an answer, but just to be with the question, the heartfelt question. Ask yourself silently and sincerely, what is my heart's desire? What is my heart's desire? Repeat the question silently to yourself and be with the question. What is my heart's desire? What is my heart's desire? Speak the question sincerely. And be open to receive, but without the expectation. What is my heart's desire? Now keep in mind that hearts can be wild beings, and the desire that your heart may have might seem completely outrageous to your mind. That's okay. You don't want to judge your heart's desire. Just listen to the heart as you would listen to a child sharing his or her dreams or fantasies with you. What is my heart's desire? Now you can let go of the question, but keep your awareness in your heart center and feel the area enlivened and expanded. You may feel tingling sensations, warmth, an opening or constriction. You may feel nothing at all. It's all good. It's all okay. Just be with your experience. It's your experience, it's your heart, and your heart beats for you. Your heart believes in you. So opening a dialogue with your heart is one of the most important things you can do on your healing journey. Let's just rest in this space, continue breathing. If you find your attention wandering, gently bring it back to your heart center. And this feeling of being home with the center of your being, resting in your own heart. We'll take a few more breaths in this sacred space. And now, if you have your hand on your heart, you can release your hand. Release your focus on the heart center, and let's enjoy the silence for a few more moments as we slowly begin to come back. There's no rush. It's a beautiful space to spend time in. You don't want to be in a hurry to leave it, to run away from it. So as you feel ready, you can stretch your back a little, wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes with a downward gaze. Just let the world in slowly. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes and rejoin the world. It's sunny out here. I had to wear my sunglasses. So this is a simple meditation practice called self-inquiry, which you can use on its own, as we did today, or you can use it as part of a longer, regular meditation, just to tune into your heart and find out what's going on there. What is my heart's desire? Did you hear an answer, or feel an answer, or sense an answer in some way? If so, pay attention. What is it that your heart wants to do? Maybe you can give yourself the gift of your heart's desire. If you didn't hear an answer yet, know that you will. Be on the lookout, with no expectation, but vigilant. This is Michele Mattix saying goodbye for now, and blessings to you.